What's going on, everybody? We're back, we're alive. I'm excited to be here. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. We're back in the building, and we're going to be featuring these amazing sneakers. These I can't even talk. I'm kind of a little speechless about them, but we got them over here. These are going to be the red cements, Air Jordan 4 red cements. We're going to get to the review momentarily, but I just want to just go ahead and check in with all y'all. How is everybody doing? What's up? What's up? What's up? Now, yes, I'm a little well, I notified everybody that I'd be a little late on this end, and mainly because I needed to participate in a contest. Yes, another raffle over at RVCA in San Francisco. They're raffling out these Sutro towers, these like miniature well, basically, how do I say this? Iris skateboards. Like, this guy's amazing. If you haven't taken a look at Iris skateboards, take a look at his art. He does really amazing, like, one of a kind pieces. And pretty much because it is the 50th anniversary of the Sutro Tower here in San Francisco, they made a couple of small miniature versions alongside a large version as well. But how's everybody doing? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So we just needed to go there, put our raffle entry in. I didn't really see that many people join. I think I was like the 14th entry. So cross fingers for your boy. I'm hoping to get that sculpture. It would be amazing to have that somewhere here in the vicinity of the building. But how's everybody doing? We got Real Gaming 94 in the building. Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? Inno Lee as usual. Hope you are enjoying those sneakers you got, those UNCs, man. What's up? How are you? Chucky Goat, red cement, we're here for it. You know it. We got him in the building. Excited to cover these. Now it's an early review because these are coming out on the 9th. Okay, I kept telling people it was coming out on the 22nd of September. No, they're coming out on the 9th. Okay. What's up, Ash? How are you doing? Been a while. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope all is well. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We got Brian Lara rocking the yellow Thunder 4s that you bought for me with the soccer jersey. Let's go. I love to hear that, man. I love to hear when people take dubs on the channel and are just, you know, sneakerheads through and through, and, you know, just, you know, fashion aficionados, I guess, you know what I mean? So it's always nice to do that. You guys know, if you rock with us, you know, we always got some stuff under our sleeves, all right? So I'm excited to be covering this for all you all today. We got Jewel Love Sneakers in the building. Hey, what's going on? Brooklyn Foam, salute indeed. Salute, salute, salute. Having an amazing week. It's kind of been nonstop. I've been busy. I've just been working a lot. Like, I'm one of those guys. What's the right saying here? You want to find, you want to get something done. Find a busy person to do it. I'm your guy. All right. If you guys need anything, reach out. Happy to help with anything. Watching the stream under 20 feet of water in SoCal. Are you in a submarine? Where you at, man? That's cool. That's cool. I really am due for a vacation sometime soon. I don't know. We shall see. But happy to have all you all in the building. So yes, I got my cat over here. Let me just raise him so you can say hello. This is Oliver. He's one of the sad cats. Because he's always sad. But he's here hanging out with us. Changed the display just a little bit. But hey, appreciate you all being here with us today. So what are we talking about today? All right. For those that don't know, my name is Ernest Kahn. We've been doing sneaker content for over a year and a half right now. And we've covered, I don't know, over 165 sneakers on the channel already. So if you guys love sneakers, you guys like fashion, you're rocking with the right crowd over here. So let's go ahead and let's bring up the screen. So this is pretty much what we have in the building, okay? And now how do we get them early? Well, we actually hit on the shock drop. So we're very fortunate to hit on the shock drop. You know, says thank you. I am enjoying the pair. Super clean AJ1 high. It's one of our favorites. We doubled up. Thankfully, I kept the better pair, the one with apparently certain UNC ones had better what's the right term here? Like leather, like the tumble was a little better. So the first pair I got, I hit on the shock drop. I kept that. Second pair we swooped up from Nike. Didn't really come with the tumble, but hey, it is what it is, and that's what we've been rocking. You know what I mean? We typically keep the better pair. That's what we do. Nice. Hope you enjoy your vacation, Ash. Yeah, hey man, everybody's due for a vacation. Brian Larry says, these yellows Thunders go with the color of my Lakers and soccer's team, and that's why I got them. Hey man, that's what's up. I love to hear it. Hey, we're huge fans of the you know, of the Thunder 4s. I feel like I can't even, every time I talk about a 4, I can't really talk because I'm just like, it's a silhouette that I think is iconic and will like live for a long amount of time. I've been seeing a couple of videos pop up like, is the Air Jordan 4 dead? I don't necessarily think that's the case, especially the fact that there's a lot of buzz around this one specifically. Okay, yes, this is very comparant to the Fire Red 4s, and I'm again, I might get some hate on that, but like, look, I think it's like it's the closest thing that anybody who's getting into the sneaker game right now can get. I mean, if you're gonna go pay $400-$500 for Air Jordan, Fire Red 4, please by all means. But this is an opportunity for retail, and that's what we're doing. Okay. Atmosphere Gray thoughts. Are you talking about the lows? I absolutely love them, and I'm gonna talk about that in the channel later. I really do think the materials on that is gonna be amazing. I really genuinely think like that is definitely worthy. If we're talking the Air Jordan 1 low that's coming out, I think it's like, honestly, it's gonna be like Travis Scott material. Like, that's literally what I'm thinking, and I can definitely see that sneaker as a sellout for sure. But happy to have all you guys over here. So we're going to be rocking for a bit. We're going to be talking about these. I got the box over here. We're going to compare them actually with the Fire Red 4s, because you guys know we did scoop up that grail, the Fire Red 4, so I want to show that kind of hand in hand for you all today. So this is going to be retailing for, I believe, 200. Sorry, I wish it was 100. 210, I believe, is what we're expecting these to drop for. Yeah, 210. Grade school's 150. Little kids, infants, adults, is going to be full size family run. Expect these to sell out. It's a 4. Okay, it's a 4. It's just the nature of the sneaker community. You bring out a 4 that has like a nice white tone to it. People come out of the woodwork for this. All right, they bring their family and friends, and they want to scoop these up because there's typically a little bit of money to be made. Now for this specifically, I feel like it's going to be kind of like lunch money. Which is why if you did hit a pair, like ideally I should already sell my pair because I can get the high right now, or I could have got it 7 days ago. You know, ideally we wanted to review this. Did I feel the earthquake? So apparently, you're asking about the earthquake in California. I don't believe I felt it over here in San Francisco, but my sister was talking about the earthquake. I hope everybody's safe. I don't know the magnitude of it. I didn't really get to look into the news too much, but I hope you all are doing well in California. I don't know the magnitude. If you guys know, drop it in the chat. I'd like to know. But again, I mean, I want to make sure everybody's safe. Don't get me wrong. We're here to talk sneakers, but I hope everybody's doing well. Okay, not just some rain and a light wind, nothing like the media's portraying. Gotcha. Hey, look, you got to say, guys, you guys got to take into consideration the media. How they get clicks is by relaying fear in our eyes, or in our ears, and it's like fear equals clicks, right? So they're doing what they need to do to get people to, like, scramble and what have you. So it just is what it is. Yeah, I thought I was going to be a big storm. It was a 5.1 magnitude. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's nothing to sneeze at, indeed. Interesting. You want to know what comes after earthquake? Typically a tidal wave. You know what I mean? Because it's just, that's how a lot of these tsunamis happen. Now, I don't think that's going to happen out here. Lee says, didn't feel the quake. I was out and I didn't feel anything. Hey, I feel like I only really feel earthquakes when I'm, like, at home and there's, like, a chandelier and the chandelier's, like, moving in a circle. Then I'm like, oh, okay, something's or things just start to rock. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while, but I have felt earthquakes, very slight earthquakes out here in San Francisco a long time ago. People buying up all the water over here. Man. All right. Well, hey guys, be safe. Okay. I'm sorry this is happening. Again, I don't want to treat it like nothing's happening out there. It's sensationalism. Okay, what's up, Den DZ? How you doing? What's going on? Appreciate you rocking with us in the building over here. So we're going to be covering this. I'm going to get to the review. I know that's what you guys are here for. These are dropping September 9th. That is also going to be Sneakers Day. So I do not know how Sneakers is going to do this. This drop is typically going to be happening at 7 a.m. PST, 10 a.m. EST on the Sneakers app. Okay, now, you guys want to put your entries in because as more contests roll out, you want to have higher opportunities to hit on these, okay? I'm saying, heck, if you can afford to go for multiple pairs, go for it. Larger sizes, men's. That's what I'm typically saying, okay? I wouldn't go for grade school or anything lower than that. I would say grade school might be a little bit of a gamble, unless maybe it's a size 7, all right? Kevin Hawthorne in the building. How are you doing? Good evening from Lakeland, Florida. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, so as we see over here, okay, where is it? There's it. Okay. Look at these. These are amazing. Okay, I'm excited for these. I'm excited for these, and I'm thankful to have a pair. Now, we did hit on a GS pair, but we did hit on a size 7. I think that's big enough to review on the channel. You guys let me know. Okay, I think the quality is going to be similar. Typically, if they miss the mark, they miss the mark with the GS and not so much the larger pairs, like the men's sizing. But we're going to get to the review momentarily, okay? So it's this new fire, reigniting a beloved brand color, the AJ1 Red Cement, okay? So interesting to see red cements. I don't know, for me personally, as a sneakerhead, or whatever you want to call us, when it comes to anything cement, I much prefer the black speckle on something gray, okay? I'm talking something along the lines on, like, the Air Jordan 4 Oreos, for example. Like that, for me, I really like those. Just anything with cement, I think about what cement typically looks like, and this is the red cement. Okay, I get that. I don't really know why they came up with this idea for it, but hey, look, I'm also not complaining. I think from afar these look amazing, okay? And let's go ahead and scroll down. So yeah, as you guys know, I guess they might be doing a drop of some clothing as well. It's rare that they do, like, I don't know. This isn't a collab. They're doing this color, and then I guess they're maybe dropping this basketball jersey as well. Quality looks good. Okay, you see a little bit of white over here. I'm not so sure what that is, but this is full family size run. That's pretty much what we're expecting. 160 for the big kids and 210 for the men's sizing. All right, so let's go ahead and let's take them out. I'm a size 7. I've been going for men's lately due to quality. Okay. That you got a good point, man. Because men's does start off at 7, and so does GS ends at 7. And a lot of people typically go with the kid sizes because it's cheaper. They're not paying that 210 mark. They're paying the 160 or 150, right? So, well, in this case, 160. So I understand your sentiment there, and it makes sense. But always, like, when it comes to sneakers, like, always trend on the side of caution. So it's like, if larger sizes or men's sizing, it's going to be better. heck, send it. You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at these bad boys. All right. Woo-hoo-hoo. First of all, I want to give a major shout out to the Sneakers app because they've been blessing us with the dubs. Okay. Now we tried for men's sizing on this, and literally within like after we got our L's on all 3 devices, we just went back in because I totally forgot. I totally spaced on GS on this. I totally spaced on GS. So we do happen to have it over here. Bang. Okay. So this is it. In its black box with the red, and as you see over here, this is a size 7. Okay, so you do happen to have a size 7, yes, 7-year, and it reads white fire red black. Okay, actually white / fire red black is what it says. Okay, as you see, it is a GS. Okay, so I mean, I'm really hoping that the quality is going to be good on these. Now we did take them out because as you guys clicked on the thumbnail, I had to bust these out. I probably am going to have to make some changes to a lot of my thumbnails, but nonetheless, we got them here. Let's go ahead and unbox these bad boys. So here we have it. Dun, 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 dun. You got that red internal boxing, and here we have it. Woo, 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 woo. Damn, we here for it, son. You know it. All right, let's go and let's take these out and let's take a good peek at these and I don't know, give you guys our honest opinion on the red cements. Bang. Okay, here we are. We have them. Ernest Big getting all the W's. Hey, look, we put in the work, and sneakers are important, right? So let's give it a quick 360. The quality on GS, guys, just saying it, clean. It's super clean, actually. So, I mean, I'm not a size 7. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with this after the stream, but we do our best to be able to put out the best reviews that we can. So overall, I'm looking at, I mean, it might just be the lighting specifically over here, but the red is really nice. It's kind of like a really bright, rich red. Okay, as you see over here, it's super, 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 super clean. And man, I'm looking at the let's pull out the other pair just so we can go ahead and take a look at the toe boxes as well. Black laces would go nice. Hey man, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. So there you go. I'm hoping that comes out pretty crystal clear. Okay, I got a little bit of shadow over here, but not too much tumble on this pair specifically. It's more like the quality is just like a nice straight leather. Okay, nice straight. Not so much tumbled on this specifically, but the quality is good. It's good leather overall. I'm really digging these. Even the back. Look at the back. Look at the back tab. You pretty much have that speckle going on with the Jumpman right over there, and smell like a good fresh pair of Jordans. That's what they pretty much do. Mr. Old School says, what's good, Ernest? Just in time for the review. Yeah, no, we pretty much busting these out. So bottom of the sneaker, boom. This is pretty much what we have over here. You got your red, I guess pretty similar to a lot of your Air Jordan 4s, like, you know, kind of looks very, very similar to that. Jumpman in the middle over there. Again, this is a GS pair, but I'm under the impression that they're going to do the men's sizing justice as well, and we're definitely here for it. So netting looks prime on this specifically. You do have your mesh under the netting over here, and then you have your encapsulated air unit on the back. Okay, and we love this stuff. Okay, whether you are the type of person that changes your insoles, we typically just rock what we have in here. It's the Dream Cell insoles is what we typically have over here. And as you see over here on the inside, it does say 7-year-old and Jumpman in red. Okay, now that Jumpman's eventually going to rub off. It's just kind of the nature of this, you know, of any insole on Air Jordans. But if you guys do switch up your insoles, let it be known in the chat. I would like to know. So overall, I'm looking at it. We do happen to have those black, you know, those little black wing units over here. Okay, where you put your laces, whether you lace them the same way or you lace them differently. Entirely up to you how you want to do that. But I'm looking at this overall and I'm impressed. And I'm definitely going to need a pair in my size for sure. That's what we're going to be gunning for. I don't know for me specifically if I'm going to be doubling up on the sneaker. I don't know. I'm going to be real. I don't know if this double up worthy, but I think this is definitely worth, I think it's worth doubling up on if you're going to sell that second pair. Like, that's how I see it. If you're looking to make some money to pay off your pair, send it, okay? Send it. I just think that where the market's right now with this specific sneaker, and we'll take a look at it because the market's gonna dip the moment that September 9 rolls around. So if you got your pairs now, sell them now. Sell them for the high if you can. versus later, okay? But overall, the quality on this, I really like it a lot. Let's just get into the quality. I'm looking at everything over here. I don't really have any quality issues on this pair either. Man, I'm just really impressed. Super impressed. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and let's break it down into a couple of segments. Okay, so for this specifically, we're gonna talk about the. Give me 1 second, actually. We're gonna talk pretty much about the. We're gonna talk about the quality, and then yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, mild interruption here. All right, so we're back. Okay, sorry about that. So for these specifically, I'm gonna talk overall about the quality. I think quality is amazing. I typically do my rating like 1 to 10. For this one specifically, I'm gonna have to give the quality a solid 9 out of 10 for this, okay? The reason why is I wish it had a little bit more tumble on the leather. The leather's good. I'm looking at it. I do have a little bit of a glue stain, ever so slightly. It's super small. I'm sure I can pretty much just scratch that off if anything. I feel like there's more tumble on the back here than there is in the front. I'm not mad at it, okay? I'm not mad at it. I like them overall. So I'm gonna give that a solid 9 out of 10. Now the color on this, okay? The color, I don't know. Are we feeling it? What's the deal, okay? When it comes to this, when you're comparing something like this to the Air Jordan, and it's gonna be hard for me to, compare this with the Air Jordan 4 Fire Reds, which we actually do happen to have over here. So let's go ahead and let's unbox these. I just wanna go ahead and show you guys the main differences with the sneakers. Now, this is my size. Okay, so this is pretty much the Air Jordan 4 Fire Red, and this is the one that is coming out. So, I don't know. I mean, yes, they're different sizes. Look at that. We do happen to have these speckles on the inside, and we do also happen to have this as well, all right? Appreciate the mods helping out. But yeah, you can definitely see some subtle differences. I think with the speckles, it's like from afar, I don't know, from afar we can't really see the speckles, okay? But look at the key differences between them, okay? We have black on the bottom here. This is red on the bottom on this one, okay? I think it's probably easier to see these differences when I put the sneakers up like this, okay? Pretty wild. There you go. Okay, just so you guys can see the main differences on them. And then also, I think another huge difference with the Fire Red 4, you have black mesh on the inside. Here, it's white. Okay, so I don't know. This is just a slightly different spin. It's a slightly different spin. I'm not mad about it. So I'm gonna rate this color overall, just on my honest opinion. I'm gonna rate this color an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna rate it an 8 out of 10, just because I don't know. For me, it would have been really nice to see, I don't know, just the gray speckled. I'm saying black on gray speckled mainly. All right. Snipers in the chat. That was beautiful. Hey, I appreciate the mods helping out over here. Netting and black tabs are the biggest differences. Yeah. No, and then also, yeah, these back tabs. I mean, come on. You got the Nike Air on this, okay? This is a true classic, and that's why this is honestly probably one of the best sneakers I picked up this year thus far, okay? But again, I feel like not everybody has the money to spend on something like this that's $400 to $500. So it's like, look, if you're able to scoop this up, send it. You know what I mean? All right, and best of luck to everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna give this color solid 8 out of 10. It's not necessarily on the top of my list, especially when it comes to comparing it with this, but I think the hype's there. Okay, so last category, hype. Where's the hype on this? Okay, they haven't dropped yet. They're going to be dropping very soon on the 9th of September. We are definitely going to be here for it, okay? I'm very excited for that. That's going to be an amazing live. I'm really looking forward to that live. I would actually say, I would attest that for this one specifically, the hype is definitely there, okay? Because of the fact that you got red. You got red. It's kind of like another opportunity to get something somewhat, I'm saying somewhat close to the Air Jordan 4 Fire Red, okay? So I am going to go ahead and say, I think the hype is kind of, like for me, I'm just kind of reading the room, kind of feels like it's like an 8 out of 10, okay? So my honest opinion on this one specifically, for a 4, it kind of feels like after these drop and the dust settles, it's going to kind of average where those Midnight Navy 4s are kind of priced at right now, I don't think this is going to do exponentially well on the aftermarket. I think it's going to do okay. Okay, I think it's just going to do okay. With a little bit of, a little bit of lunch money on the aftermarket. That's really how I see this. I don't necessarily even see this as a long-term hold, but I'm going to give my genuine rating of a solid 8 out of 10 for this specific sneaker. Okay, Air Jordan 4 can't go wrong. I actually do like the fact that the netting is white. It's white on white, and that's clean. Okay, what's good, fam? Those are crazy. Yeah, man. Didn't get the joke. No, I actually missed the joke when the said New York Dad burner. Man, anyway, I don't really know what's going on, but hey, shout out to New York Dad in the building. I appreciate you rocking with us today. We just wanted to go live, compare the new with the old OG. And I don't know, looks can kind of be deceiving. I'm saying, like, if you just see this out and about, if you just kind of just take a glance and just see this and it's gone, I don't know, it can be a little deceiving. I'm just being real, okay? Especially somebody who's not into sneakers and they just see this, they're gonna probably be like, oh man, it actually kind of look like the same thing, when it's not. When us who are really into this, we can really see the main key differences with this. Like look at that black. That black, the black plate on the back, all right, wow, man, we got some lovers in the building. Sheesh. All right, well, hey, I appreciate you all. Joyce, thank you for swinging on by. So that concludes my review. I want to take a look at what these are doing in the aftermarket. Now, the dust hasn't settled. These haven't dropped yet. These are going to be dropping very, very soon. It's literally one of the hype sneakers we're looking forward to in September. Okay, so this is going to be coming out very, very, very soon for that price tag for men's sizing at $210, for GS sizing $160. Okay, so join up your contest. We'll send it for this one. I think it's definitely going to be worthy of a scoop indeed. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at what we are looking for on the aftermarket. Like, hey man, take it easy. Appreciate you stopping on by, and thank you, Joyce, for the I don't know, just looking out for this guy over here. But shout out to everybody. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at what these are doing on the aftermarket right now. Now, yes, these haven't dropped yet, so the pricing can kind of be a little deceiving because of the fact that they're probably, they're definitely over retail right now. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at what they're doing on StockX right now. Okay, now regular sizing, I'm talking like what, 9.5. We're like, look at this. You buy it for $290 on the aftermarket right now, including shipping, authentication fee, and all that stuff. You're probably going to be averaging, maybe spending $350 on this right now. Now, I don't recommend anybody do that. This is an early review. I recommend just waiting, shoot your shot on sneakers, but please, for the love of God, try and join as many contests as you can, because I think it's worthy of a scoop for this specifically. So we'll just take a look at the larger sizes. As you see, larger sizes are typically doing way better than the smaller sizes. The size that I reviewed was size 7, but it was more on the GS size. So we might actually have to take a look at the GS real quick. Let's just go ahead and take a look at that. But you can see all the pricing on StockX or GOAT. I just wanted to share with you guys that. Bro, this dude is nasty. What are those names? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Shout out to the mods. Appreciate you. So yes, GS sizing 197. Little bit of chump change on the aftermarket. Okay, again, this is not any financial advice. I'm saying if you guys are looking for opportunity, larger sizes, 10 through 13, if anything. Okay, so yeah, so that basically is that. Let's go ahead and take a look at GOAT right now for larger sizing. Yeah, you're looking at 320. These prices, I'm just gonna be real, they're gonna tank, they're gonna go down. I believe we're gonna see it probably go down to maybe 260, 270, especially on drop day. It's just the nature of how this all works, okay? And then I do see the prices going back up eventually, okay? But that pretty much concludes my review of these. I think they're amazing. I really do like them a lot. I'm actually looking at the main differences between the red. So this red on the fire red is really like fire truck red, okay? Now this one, I don't know, kind of has a little bit more of like some lightness to it, okay? Or maybe more brightness to it, like more light, if anything. So take that into account when you're taking a look at these, okay? Again, it's hard for me to compare these two because like this one is freaking miles away from what this is. This is kind of like, I hate to say the poor man's Fire Red 4, but this is definitely going to be labeled by a lot of sneakerheads as the poor man's Fire Red 4. It's just like, it's inevitable. I can already hear people talking about it, okay? So yeah, so give me 1 second. I'm just gonna let my cat out because he's whining. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. Just wanted to go live. I wanted to do this review. I've been wanting to do this review for a while. I've been wanting to do this review when I received the sneakers like 7 days ago, okay? It's just, we had the Alma Maniers come, we had other things we had to prioritize, okay? These are awesome. Pick them up, pick them up, pick them up. I think it's definitely worthy of a scoop, okay? And yeah, solid 8 out of 10 from me on this one specifically. I really do like them a lot, okay? But how is everybody doing? Have a great night, New York Dad. Yeah, peace out. Appreciate you. Have a blessed night, everybody. Ernest, gotta go. Go have a few beers with JMK and tell him, he said, hey man, shout out to JMK. We always support that guy, whether we purchase his clothing or just hang out. He also does a lot of sneaker raffles as well. So shout out to JMK, fellow Kababayan. What's up, man? Give me one second over here. Okay, I'll just grab him. I guess you want some kitty time, okay? Whew. It has been... Everybody say hello to my buddy Riley, because this guy's just going after my boxes right now. But yeah, so shout out to everybody. Say hi to Kat in the chat, you know what I mean? So I do want to transition the conversation into just kind of like what initially is popping up on sneakers soon, okay? So let me just go ahead, bring up the sneakers app. I know that Yeezy it's been really a week for Yeezy. And I just want to be real. I do plan on having a, like, what did I pick up from Yeezy recently? Like, not from Yeezy Day, but from like the recent releases of Yeezy, because we've picked up a couple pieces and I just want to share them with you. Not so much in this stream, but maybe in one of my next ones, I'm going to be showing you some of my Yeezy pickups and why I went for them and what have you. Because again, we got to take into account. Oh, kitty, I love the kitty. Yeah. No, he just wants some FaceTime. But what was I gonna say? When it comes to Yeezy, I think it's important that I relay it with you guys, like why I picked up what and you know, yeah, like what I picked up and why I picked it up. Okay. Also, I think it's important for us to take into account after this whole Yeezy thing's done, it's done. Like it's gonna be done. Okay. So like if you have the opportunity to pick up slides, wave runners, like anything that you can see potential hype later down the road or will hold, I think it's worthy of a pickup, okay? I do see some of these as decent long-term holds, especially slides. Slides sell like hotcakes all the time, and we will definitely I'll put together a stream soon for you guys, just to kind of go through like what initially did I pick up in the past 2 weeks from Yeezy, okay? Because like we've got some heat, very fortunate to have hit on certain pieces from Yeezy, so we're gonna get into that. Now, this is gonna be dropping really, really soon. I don't know if you guys know my honest opinion on these. I want to see these in person. I'm a little, I don't know. I'm a little, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not with this because I'm just not, I don't know. It's this is something about it. The weave, I know it's new, but I said it time and time again in every single stream. Like we want them to do something different to the Air Jordan 1, but this is not what we were asking for, okay? And I keep posting on other people's videos like we're gonna pick these up, but just for the freaking yellow laces. That's all we care about. Well, I'm just messing with you guys. You guys know it. Wow, we got some characters in here. You know what I mean? I feel like when you start to have haters on YouTube or any platform, it just goes to show you're doing something. You're doing something right. Okay. And again, we go live time and time again. We're so close to monetization. I just want to thank each and every single one of you. Let it be known in the chat. Anybody going for these summer '96 Beffy's Beauty Supply sneakers? So they're doing this, and they're also doing something that's a little bit more of like a platform. I guess for the ladies, they're doing like a platform version of it. Now, if I had to choose between either of them, I do think this one looks better. But again, we're not completely sold. I want to see these in hand. I think what they did with this is interesting. And I don't expect it to have been easy for them to have done this. But I don't know. It kind of looks like they ripped open a baseball and they just made a sneaker out of it because of the weave. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's different. A part of me, to be honest, for any people that do customizations, what I would love to do with this, I want to get this top piece. I want to get this top piece, and I want to put that on an older, you know, Union Air Jordan 1. I would love to like mix and match that like this with like any of the older ones that they've done. I think that would be cool. That would definitely be cool. If I were to pick this up, that would be my reasoning behind it. Get the laces and then get that top piece. Easy pass. All right, hey man, appreciate you. Nope, it's a pass. I think a lot of people, everyone switched up, so it's gonna be. Oh, you're saying everybody switched up now? They want them. Is that what you're saying? I feel like guys, what I'm proposing here is I really do see, and I'm kind of sensing it on the aftermarket. More and more people are switching their opinion on it, and now they're going for these. Okay, so there's a couple contests right now for these, and feel free to join them. I believe End Clothing is one of them. End Clothing is one of them, and then there's we also do happen to have, I believe, Ama Manier is also live for this, and then we also do happen to have Social Status as well. So there's a couple places with, yeah, man, I don't know what's going on, man. But hey, if you're passing, all good, all good. We're most likely going to be passing on these as well. Let me go ahead and check Social Status, and let's check the releases real quick, okay? So yes, we got a couple of releases over here, okay? We do happen to have this Social Currency. I'm most likely going to be passing on this. I know we pretty much just covered one from Social Status. It was like the collab that Social Status had with Nike Attack. So I guess they're doing a different version now. I really hope they don't water this sneaker down too much. But again, I mean, it's not for everybody. Scrolling down, you do happen to have it over here. So there are a couple contests if you do want to join that are already live and good to go. We also happen to have these frozen moments. I don't know. I'm not hearing too much noise about this one specifically. I think this weird metal plate kind of just cheapens it, if anything. Kind of gives it a cheap look. So, I mean, hey, purchase this with caution and make sure you do the size switch, okay? Make sure you do the size switch. I love the fact that Christian's just dying. What's going on here? I'm still passing. Hey, it's all good. I don't know, some people's kids. Yeah, hey, I don't know. I mean, look, we're a sneaker channel here, all right? We try to keep things PG to every single extent, okay? But yeah, let me go ahead and scroll down. We also do happen to have these West Indies coming out. Now, originally the West Indies, when they brought them back, because I believe this was like a 90, it was a 90s sneaker. I believe it was either 97, 98, something along the lines. I need to do some fact check, but the original one that they released was a green one, and now they're doing it in yellow, which I think is more like the OG, if anything, all right? Okay, 2 seconds. My cat just being real mischievous, biting on boxes and stuff, you know. Anyway, it's all good, yeah. All right, I want to talk about this, okay? I definitely want to talk about this one specifically because I think this one is definitely worthy of a scoop, okay? So the Air Jordan 1 Low OG Atmosphere Gray, okay? Now, yes, they've released a couple of versions of this. Nike has, they did the Air Jordan 1 High not too long ago. We were fans of that. But I think these are going to be a sellout. I do not think this is going to be easy to get, okay? I think a lot of people are definitely going to be coming out of the woodwork for this one specifically. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at when they're going to be dropping initially on sneakers. We also got the Kobe's this week. That's pretty big, okay? Over here. So the Atmosphere Gray, retailing for 140 bucks. Guys, the material on this is going to be amazing. It's really going to be really, really good. Like you do happen to have, I mean, I thought this was going to be a little bit more buttery, but you got that cracked leather on it, and then I don't know, it just does kind of give me a little bit of Travis Scott vibes to some extent, based on the fact that it's kind of like, I don't want to compare this to the Reverse Mocha, I really don't. But you tell me another sneaker that has like white on the exterior on a Air Jordan 1 Low. I think these are going to do well. I just wish this was a little bit more buttery. That's it. Because, I mean, I'm looking at it now. I'm like, all right, cracked leather. I'd like to see this in person. I'd like to give this a solid review. So many sneakers this week. Yeah, no, this week is going to be a little nutty. But we're just trying to stay on top of stuff. Nothing to see, only sneakers and awesome content. Yeah, thank you, Joyce. Appreciate all the mods helping out over here. Hey, yo, sup, Thomas in the building. What's going on, man? Yeah, we got to do a collab soon, man. I'm glad you finally get to catch me live. I mean, it's funny you asked me, you're like, you always miss me live. I'm like, bro, my times are on my channel. I'm live each and every single Sunday, 7 p.m. PST, and Thursday, 7 p.m. PST. That hasn't really changed much, but thank you for dropping by the channel. Guys, I just want to give a shout out to Sup Thomas. If you haven't taken a look at his channel, if anybody could drop his channel in the chat, consider subscribing to him. He posts a lot of Supreme, reviews, Supreme content as well. We're big Supreme fans. We've pretty much have been Supreme fans since we really started with Supreme around 2019. Okay, it was like kind of around like close to I think right around when the pandemic happened and a lot of people were reselling online and stuff is kind of when we really got into it. But for the longest time, I was like didn't care for the brand, and then started to find these diamonds in the rough and certain pieces that I don't know, that just really resonate with me. And now we're Supreme collectors, and we've been collecting for a long time. Real Gaming, you see all the possible Kobe's this week. Yeah, so work-life balance. Yeah, work-life balance is definitely important for sure. Yeah, so I mean, if you want to drop your channel in, I'd love to do a collab soon. We could talk a little bit more about that offline. Would love to do that, just to kind of give honest opinion about whether it be like what dropped on first season, alongside what's dropping soon, or heck, we can even talk about our favorite pieces from Supreme, because I can guarantee you I can make a list of like my top 10 all-time favorite pieces, because I got them in plastic bags in boxes somewhere around here. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Old School, for posting his channel. Yeah, consider subbing to Sub Thomas. He just got monetized, so congrats to him. We're on the way to monetization. We probably need about 100 more watch hours. It's crazy chasing that watch time. It feels like it doesn't stop. But again, you made a shout out command. Not sure what happened to it. Hey, all good. We will figure that out. You hope it's true. Okay. You hope. You hope what is true. All these trolls. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. But hey, we accept all the love. You know what I mean? Because to me, whether it's somebody who's hating on a channel or disrespecting or whatever, like they're still watching the stuff and they're helping us win to some extent. So it's just like, yo, thank you. I just want to thank all my haters, or all the people that just want to be mischievous in the chat. It just is what it is. But you guys are putting my mods to work. All right. So please, I don't know, just subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate that. Real Gaming. Yeah, he's a good dude. He puts out good stuff, and he also does sneaker reviews as well. So heck, if I don't cover a specific sneaker, sometimes he might pick it up. So I think that definitely will, I don't know. I'm just all about the community, like whether it be sneakers, Supreme, clothing, what have you. Like, there's a lot of people I have such high respect for, especially those people that really just have their schedules dialed in, and they show up time and time again. I mean, I let you guys know today I was going to be late because this is initially what happened today. Let me actually just share this over here. So there was a Space Claw closing party. So for those that don't know, Sutro Tower is a very famous tower in San Francisco. Okay, it's officially their 50th anniversary. Now, I don't know if this is the guy that makes the boards, okay, but he makes there's Iris skateboards. You see these boards in the back here. These boards are one of a kind, very, 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 very hard to make. And when I went there and I took a look at them, all boards are already sold. Okay, all boards are already sold, but they did happen to have the tower, okay, the tower made of wood. It was really cool to see this in person, so it was really nice to see that. Today was the only day I believe that they had this, and they also did happen to have a raffle. Okay, so I signed up. I'm really hoping to win one of these things, but they had some art on the walls. This is the piece I'm trying to get. Okay, now I believe they only made I only saw really like 15 of these, if anything, so it seems limited. I don't know if these were for sale, but this is the contest I signed up for, and that's why I was a little bit late to the stream today. Okay, so my apologies on that, but also sorry, not sorry, because like we're trying to scoop this thing up. I think this is it's a majestic piece. I think it's amazing. This is the girl who I don't know her name. Emily From is her name. She did all the paintings, and guys, these paintings. I don't know if you can really see them. These paintings in the back here, not cheap. This piece alone behind here, $1,500. This piece here, $1,300. This piece here, probably a little closer to the 14, if anything. So, but if you take a look at these pieces, good stuff. Really, really good stuff. It was nice to see. And again, like you have to understand, it takes a lot of time for these artists to put this work together. So, I mean, number one, you take a look at the artwork, you're really like justifying having a piece in your apartment or what have you, and you're helping these people pay their rent. Okay, so 15th. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I mean, ideally, I'm an art collector as well. I'm an everything collector. You guys name it: sunglasses, skateboards, stickers, sneakers, clothing. Like, I'm not gonna admit that I have a shopping problem, but yes, like we collect a lot of things over here. We got a lot of heat, and we're very thankful to be able to scoop up certain things. Now, I don't know what my chances on winning this, but when I signed up on for the raffle, there was about 15 entries, if anything. All right. So we shall see. We shall see indeed. But this is cool. Check it out. RVCA -SF, and like they let me see if I can see any other photos here. This is them. The boards are in the back. These are the pieces. This is one of the arts. 17 reasons why. Not too sure what that initially meant. But I believe, you know, maybe this was going on for maybe a couple days. I'm really not too sure. But like, if you look at this board in person, man, the work on this was just stellar. This guy makes a livelihood on making skateboards and furniture. Like it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Anyway, I guess these were some of the people at the event. Now, I didn't see any of these people, so this event must have been running over the weekend. But I just wanted to share that with you. But man, look at these boards. Sheesh. I didn't even take a look at what these prices were for the boards, but I wouldn't put it past if these were over $500. Just gonna be real. So yeah, overall, cool event. I need one of these. I think they're super cool. And they even did the big one. They made the mini one, and they made the big one, right? Sheesh, look at that thing. Yeah, anyway, I don't know who to congratulate. Congratulations to RVCA for a successful event. And then also, you know, I guess congrats to the Sutro Tower being 50 years old. That's pretty wild. I don't know how often they need to paint that thing, but yeah, so that's why we were a little late to the stream. We just wanted to sign up for that prior to diving into our review of these red cements, which again, I think are amazing. Best of luck to anybody who is going to be going for this. We had to go live. We had to talk about it. We had to give our official rating of 8 out of 10. I think it's a great sneaker. I wouldn't go crazy for these, but if you're one of those people that already has a Fire Red 4 and you're like, you kind of don't really want to mess around with it too much because it's like it's a grail, like hands down, it's a grail. You can beat these suckers up. You know what I mean? So this can be like an everyday pair, and you could just trash this. You know what I mean? I think I am joining the club on maybe calling this the poor man's Fire Red 4, but like it's up to you guys on what you guys want to call this. I still think it's a great sneaker. Okay, I do. Okay, don't let my rating or anything like that. I'm rating it overall. I'm rating it based on the hype, the colors, the material, everything. I wish there was a little bit more tumble on my pair, but maybe men's pairs might have a little bit more of a tumble. Again, we just reviewed a size 7 grade school, and it was good. It was good. Okay, it wasn't bad at all. Just hard to compare with it when you have a Fire Red 4 in your hands. That's for sure. But yeah, so it was a great event, and I just want to go ahead and I just want to touch on, well, we just touched on this, okay? We just touched on this. I think this is a full sender. I think this is definitely go for this one specifically. I don't know too much about resale, but I do feel like would be a great personal. I do want to see this in person because I was really hoping this would be a little bit more buttery. I'm not mad at it though, okay? I think it's a great color. Very easy to mix and match with a lot of clothing indeed. And again, it's not my intention to compare this to a Travis Scott Reverse Mocha Low at all by any means, but I think it's like, if you like the colors, I do. I think it's great. Send it, all right? So yeah, it's going to definitely be a busy week ahead for us. We also happen to have these Burgundy 5s. We also do happen to have these, which are dropping. Man, these are already dropping on the 2nd. A lot of people are going to come out of the woodwork for this. I see this. I personally don't want to compare this to the first Air Jordan 1 Mocha that did come out. I much prefer that. I don't think, like, I would not even compare them. But I think this is definitely a good contender for heater, without a doubt, for next month. Especially, I'd like to see how this ages, this leather. So what, is this a gold tab or is that yellow? Let's see. Not really seeing it. Scroll in. Okay, it's looking like it's I guess it's more on the yellow side. Okay, interesting. I could definitely see Jay the sneaker guy putting some yellow laces on this to match this tab for sure, or something. I could definitely see something. But let it be known, if I'm gonna lace these, I would definitely lace it up with either some cream laces or white laces. I think that would definitely do it justice. Thoughts on unions? I'm just gonna say they're mid. I hate to say it, man. I really hate to say it. I want to see them in person. I don't want to trash talk a sneaker until I have it in person. I keep dropping this line on people's reviews saying like, we're picking them up, but we're only picking them up because we want the yellow laces. We couldn't care less about the sneaker. I don't know. I just feel like it's not the different we wanted out of the Air Jordan 1, but it is what it is. All right. But yeah, let it be known. Are you guys going to Palominos? You going for the Palominos? True Nevalakin in the building. What's going on, man? What is up? What is up? Yeah, we stopped by your stream the other day. You were doing a foot. What was it? We were doing a football stream. Mid. Yeah, mid on the units indeed. I don't disagree. Really, would only cop to flip. Well, yeah. Here's the thing. A lot of people are changing their minds on the unions. Like they're changing their minds on, and now they're going for them. I mean, the two things I said, I want the yellow laces, and then I just want to get this top part. Like this, if you get this top part over here, that would be such a cool customization. Putting it in on something else, you know? I'm saying on another union. I mean, if you can, I don't know, if you're the type of person who can really customize stuff and customize stuff well, or can send this to a customizer, cool, send it, you know? Because imagine if this was just without this. If this didn't have any of that weave, I would buy it. I would buy it, you know? I do like the cream bottom. I mean, you know, and then you also happen to have exposed foam over here. I don't, like, just look at that. The work looks pretty interesting. I don't know. I got to see this in person, man. It's very, very interesting. I just don't know if it's my cup of tea. Yeah, I don't know if it's my cup of tea. I would love to just get this for the parts. Like, just give me the sneaker so I can cut it up. Still a union one at the end of the day. I just don't think it's going to go real crazy. But how you doing, True Neverlack, and hope you're doing well. Yeah, guys, can we just do a quick check? Like, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Appreciate you rocking with us over here today on the channel. Just wanted to go live for my solid hour. Review these sneakers because I want to be one of those people that gets my review out before everybody else. Like a lot of people who didn't have the opportunity here in the shock drop for these red cements, like when are they going to get their review out after drop day, after, you know what I mean, after the fact. And we're just fortunate that we didn't need to hit that, we didn't need to pay that high retail or that high resale value just to get an early review. Now my review isn't the earliest, but it's earlier than the 9th of September, so we're getting the content out there. We're gonna let it ride on that watch time. That's what we're doing. Viving played a lot of pickleball. All right, I love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. Saw them union earlier today at Got Soul. Even uglier and worse in person. Okay, wow, Nitro, man, that's quite a statement to say. But we appreciate you letting us know that. I mean, again, I'm not gonna say these are garbage. I don't want to be that guy. Give me them in hand. Let me rate it. Give my solid rating. Because there have been plenty of times where I have gotten a sneaker and I'm like, oh man, I really didn't like. I didn't think that these were going to look all that great, and then they impressed me, you know. Or I thought it was going to be amazing, and I got it in hand. I'm like, this is really not all that great, right? I mean, that's why we do what we do, because I know what it was like during COVID, watching all the content that I can, because I really wanted, like, I couldn't get the sneaker in hand, and I just was like, I want to see as many reviews on whatever it is so I can make that educated decision prior to purchasing, okay? Like, a lot of us, before we buy something, trust me, you're not going to be that person that just watches one video and then you're going to go buy the thing. Well, maybe if you're really sold on it. But typically, people like me, we want to do some research, right? We want to look into, okay, what did so-and-so say about it? What did so-and-so say about it? And then you make your educated decision, especially if it's a sneaker that's about to release, or it's a sneaker that is long gone and it's like hard to obtain, and you just want to do your due diligence to find out information about it, if it's worth picking up. What are the issues with it? You know, are there glue stains, like, you know, prior to picking up your pair from Goat or getting it on, you know, Grailed or any of these sites, right? 47,000, no. Kobe's are a must. Nike basketball went crazy. KD, Braun, and Kobe era. Yeah, and we're gonna send it for the Kobe's. They're saying only 47,000 pair of the Kobe Hollow. Oh my God. Okay, well, guys, sign up for the raffles over here. Social status, Amamanier. There's a couple places with these raffles right now. I don't know if Stashed SF does happen to have it. Let me go ahead and just take a look. Sign up, join up for as many raffles as you can, because even if you did hit on multiple pairs of this, I'm not going to say to resell. It's a freaking Kobe. I take that back. I didn't say it. I didn't say it, okay? I even said it in my last stream. I'm just like, look, if you end up hitting multiple pairs, just keep them. Okay, anyway, it's live. So we also do happen to have over here on Stashed, this is live. This is live. You can enter drawings right now for all 3 sneakers over here. This one doesn't look that bad. They're actually doing an oil green dunk after the oil green 4. Interesting. I'd like to see what this green looks like in person. Stashed SF, sender. And I guess we're waiting for other stuff as well. Okay. So yeah, so I would definitely, without a doubt, sign up for this. We're probably going to do it after the stream. And then, you know, also here as well, so social status as well. I'm going to go ahead and just drop that in the chat for anybody that wants to go ahead and sender, okay? Because what do you got to lose? If there's only 47,000 pairs of the Kobe's, and you really want them, you're gonna have to do more than just enter in sneakers, okay? Make sure to enter all those raffles. Yes, and that's why we try to share as much information. Saw the Mischief yellow Croc boots next to the Union ones. It looked better than the Union ones. Dude, you're killing me, man. That is such a well, look, Dendies, you have to understand, okay? With somebody who leaves such a big legacy like Kobe, I think Nike is going to lean on the let's produce a specific amount, 47,000, 50,000 for the true fans. And like if you're a true fan, you're going to end up with those sneakers because you're going to pay the aftermarket. You'll do what you need to do to get the thing if you're like a real true diehard fan, right? If they produced 1 million, it just kind of waters it down, okay? It's like, oh, now everybody has it, okay? So that's why, yeah, they should have. And guess what? If they did sell 1 million, they probably could have sold them all. But then it's not as special. It's like if everybody has it, it's not special anymore, okay? And I think they need to be strategic. Like Nike, with their marketing and everything and their strategic planning, they can't just put all these sneakers out and like they can afford to do that, but they're not going to do it for strategic reasons and also for leaving a legacy reasons, okay? I hope that makes sense. I mean, for me, let's say if you were leaving a legacy, would you just want them to make 1 million sneakers in your name on it, or would you prefer that it's like it's a select few and that's it, you know, only 50,000, only 100,000? Because that way it can end up with it can end in the right hands of the right people, okay? Yeah, I mean, without a doubt, Kobe has way more than 47,000 fans. But like, think about it, 47,000 people who are like die-hard fans are gonna find a way to get these sneakers, okay? And it also helps with the marketing, the excitement. If it's easily accessible for everybody, it's just not as special anymore, right? Yeah. Matt, you know, you're right. Seth Thomas says, mass-produced scarcity profit. Yeah, no, for sure. And it's like, this is also going to drive up the price. And do you think that if they made this super easily accessible for everybody, for whatever the retail of this is going to be, what initially is the retail for these Kobe's? Let's take a quick look, okay? So here's the thing: if they release 1 million pairs, what do you think this resale value is going to be? $200, $250? But if they only release 47,000, the likelihood of this becoming a $500 to $700 sneaker is going to be significantly higher because it's not as easily accessible. It's like, oh, it's limited, you know? It's kind of like you look down and you're like, oh man, there's only 47,000. That dude's wearing his pair. He could have sold it, you know? Or he could have kept it in his collection, you know? Nike can have a lot of fans. They want to make money. No, 100%. You're guessing retail. You're saying resale will be 300. I think with under 50,000 pairs, I could definitely see this getting close to like the 350 to maybe 400 mark. Yeah. That's what I'm kind of calling. They know how to keep the fans fed. Yeah, man, for sure. Hey, like guys, Nike has done this time and time again. I mean, how long has Nike been around? Nike's been around for a real long time. They know what they're doing, but we are excited for this, okay? Like, I don't know about you guys, like just to see this all white Kobe with, I mean, a little bit of black over here. They're just clean. They're clean, you know. They're super clean, and I'm hoping to hit on one pair. That would definitely be nice, you know. Just to, like, I don't have any Kobe's in my collection. I'd like to have one, and what better one than these halos, you know? They're sick. They're definitely sick. We're going to be here for it for sure. But this is a great topic of discussion. I think it's something that I think a lot of people, like, if you had the opportunity to just mass produce something, it just makes it like less valuable. Like you know what I mean? It's like, imagine if Rolex just handed out Rolexes to everybody for like real cheap. It just kind of dilutes the market. It makes it a lot less like exclusive and hard to obtain. A lot of people work really long hours so they can afford like these special watches and stuff. So it's like no, I mean, it's kind of crazy that I'm comparing a watch to a sneaker, but it's like, it's this put the concept in your mind, okay? Nike has always done marketing to be greedy. Man, I don't know. 400 plus, then DZ says, okay. I'm calling high 300s, 375 to 450. That's what I'm kind of calling. If it's really going to be 47,000 pairs. Feel like in a state right now, not interested. Been getting rid of some Nike and Jordans shoes you don't even use. Next Sunday, hey man, that's all good. That's all good. I mean, we also are trying to downsize the collection because this collection has got out of control without a doubt. But I'd be scared to wear those outside, inside court only. Well, they're designed for in court. Yeah, the Kobe's are definitely designed for in court, but I would not be surprised if I see people using this for like the gym or what have you. I mean, I personally don't play basketball anymore. If I hit on these, I would probably wear these to the gym. I would just spray some Rejuvenator spray over it to really protect it from like the elements. You know, I'm talking sweat, grime, grease, all that stuff, you know, but I would just want to be able to protect it to any extent, but I would actually use it as a gym shoe. I'm just going to be real. I would definitely use this as a gym shoe. Ashes, I'm on my near APB feature, face gallery, sneaker politics, SNS, kick launch, also has raffles on the Kobe's. Thank you, Ash. Guys, I would drop all the links. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time right now. Take a good look at some of those, everything that Ash put. Just look at those sites. They should already have a lot of this stuff live. Just remember, if you don't want to hit on multiple pairs, do my little card trick. The card trick is get a Visa, load it with about, I don't know, $200, $220. Sign up for all the raffles, okay? If you only want to hit one, they'll charge that card. They can't charge it anymore. That's a little trick, okay? That's a little trick that I learned not too long ago. I forgot who I learned it from. I wish I could give them credit, but yeah. It's just a little technique if you do not want to hit multiple pairs. Like, let's say you want to get a Kobe. I mean, who wouldn't want more than one Kobe, okay? But let's use it as a different example, okay? Let's say when these drop, okay? When these drop, maybe some certain people will only want to get one pair in their size for the personal. That's a really great way of going about it, okay? Anyone ever hit on Vice? I don't really know what that is. I don't really know what that is. DenDZ, you was right for the Kobe's August 24 sneakers pass. I sent Ernest all the information. Yeah, hey, appreciate you, man. You guys are always welcome to send me information or anything. I know we have Guillermo who jumps in my community and he just says shock drop something. He'll let it be known, and I love that, man. Guillermo, if you're watching, you're a real one, man. I always appreciate you just coming by and like you just put a little bit of sauce, like, hey man, this is happening, or like we're expecting this. It's always nice to hear because I'm a part of quite a few Discords and I get a lot of this information early, okay? It's like, if anybody's wondering like, oh, how did you find out about that? How do you acquire this? Well, if you're in the know, you're in the know, okay? And you're going to put in the work and you're going to do what you need to do to get the heat and do the drop and all the stuff, right? So that's just what we've been doing, and we've been doing time and time again. Now, it's not easy to acquire these sneakers. A lot of these sneakers are sought after, very rare. I have to pay the resale and aftermarket sometimes. But also, I mean, I just think about how many SBs we hit. That's insane. The Crenshaws and like just all like a skate like a girl, like all of these. You've seen it on my channel if you guys have been rocking with us. Like we've hit on a lot of heat, but it's because we put in the footwork, number one. and we shed out the cash. You know what I mean? We shed out the cash to be able to do that. But yeah, I haven't really heard of FICE, F-I-C-E. Have not heard of that just yet, but yeah. But guys, we're pretty much an hour into the live. I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. If you have watched any of my content at all, there's a lot of work I still need to put into the channel. I'm going to be making a lot of changes to a lot of the thumbnails very, very soon. And yeah, there's a lot of work that I need to put into the channel, but a lot of this just kind of comes with time, okay? Number one, first is you guys and sneakers and streetwear, anything that comes to mind. After that, in terms of like improving the channel and all that, like I am gonna take my time. I want to do it correctly as best I can. I do want to let it be known I'm not going to be in America from the 15th through October 1st. So that's about 15 days. I'm going to be in Asia. Okay, I'm going to be in Asia. I'm going to be out. I don't know if I'm going to be going live, but expect content from me. I will be putting out content while we are in the Philippines. We're going to be in the Philippines for solid 15 days. Okay, so I just want to let that be known. If you guys are wondering, like, hey, where the hell did he go? He's like missing in action. I'll let the community know. I plan on putting a post together, but I just want to let you guys know right now. I'm going to kind of be MIA for a while, for about 15 days. I think I owe it to myself to recharge the batteries, spend time with my family. Haven't seen them in a while. And just relax for a second, you know what I mean? Because it's been a grind. Like since we really started this channel, we've put out hate the EQL system, Ash. Hey, look, it's not for everybody, but it is an equal system, and you have an opportunity to hit. Okay, movie. Hey man, you know it. Hey, well, look, Christian, you were somewhere pretty recently too. I saw some photos of you with some like mountains and stuff in the background. Where were you again? Yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I don't know. It's also like one of those things that's like it's just hard to. I'm such a workaholic. Whether you take that, take it with a grain of salt. Whether that's a good or bad thing, because we're always doing something. We just my life is like a movie. We always move in to some extent. So it's gonna kind of be it. Well, number one, it's hard for me to take time off, and it's also hard for me to just do nothing. Like I really have a hard time just like doing nothing. I think I go crazy. Like I'm probably one of those guys that probably will never retire. I'm probably gonna be working my entire life until the day I die because I just love being busy. Like I love being busy. You went to Switzerland and Alaska. Man, that's awesome, yo. Yeah, I saw some photos, bro. It was so nice to see that. You're gone for 2 weeks finding a moose. Man, that's great. I'll let's see it. That's so sick. That is great. I love to hear when you guys are on vacations, when you're taking time with your family and friends. Like, oh man, it's so important. It's so important, and that's what we are about to do. All right, that's what we are about to do. Good luck to you, Dendizi. Yeah, guys, best of luck to everybody who just joined any of the contests. So again, take a look at all your raffles. Amamanier, social status, APB. Check all your apps, and then Stash SF also doesn't happen to have some live contests. I don't know how long. Typically, Stash closes pretty quickly, so get your Kobe raffles in for Stashed as well. We're gonna do that shortly after the stream. But I just want to say I appreciate all you guys. Much love from the bottom of my heart. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and call it. That's pretty much the stream. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my Instagram. If you guys want to go ahead and find me, if you're fairly new to the channel, watching us for the first time, number one, I will kindly ask you for the first time in the stream, smash that like button on the way out. Number two, consider following your guy on Instagram as well. Definitely let's help the channel more than you guys ever realize because I repost my content. I post on my story. If you missed the sneaker that I'm reviewing and you want to see what I'm covering, I make it really easy for you to be able to click a link and just go dive straight into the video, okay? And yeah, and hey, the rest is history. Much love from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to go ahead and play some music as we typically do. And then I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your Sunday. I know we're at the tail end of it, but I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing, amazing week, okay? With whatever work you're doing, with whatever busyness you have in your life. Whether you hate Mondays or whether you love Mondays, I hope you guys have an amazing week. We're going to put our best foot forward this week, and we will continue to do so. I expect my next live to be on Thursday, if not sooner, okay? I'm contemplating going live on Wednesday for the Kobe's, but I will let you guys know if we do decide to do that. But you can also click into my my social link tree over here. We have all our socials over here, so everything from watching my latest video, booking a yo-yo performance, virtual lessons. We also do everything yo-yo related as well. I'm probably one of the few sneaker reviewers that does yo-yo content on the side. So yeah, I mean we run a couple businesses here over here. All right, so if you guys want to give presents to anybody you know, whether it's your kids or what have you, want them to get up to speed with yo-yoing, learn from the best. We've pretty much been doing this for over 20 years, so I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna go ahead and just play some music. You guys already know my theme song at this moment in time. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna peace on out. I just want to again thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the review of these amazing red cement sneakers. They're awesome. They're awesome. They're awesome. Okay. And I will see you all very, 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 very soon. All right, guys. All right. Let's go and let's play that song. Where's it at? Where's it at? There we go. Peace. I'll see you all real soon. All right. Later.